Hello everyone, A-Side here, back on Hearts of Iron 4 as France. Going to be following the Bonapartist path, all the way over here, revive the National Bloc, utilize the leagues, proclaim the Third Empire, and then take over the Low Countries, and then go to war with Germany. Then double back and go after the UK. So, I've actually done 3 runs of this off screen, constantly finding new and improved ways to screw up. So, let's get started, shall we? As usual, we have the same starting buffs, debuffs, whatever that France has. Victors of the Great War. Boo. Disjointed government. Everybody hates this. This is okay. Planning bonus is quite useful, especially since we have grand battle plan to begin with. Full employment. Bit of a pain in the arse, but deal with that. Political violence, grr, hate that. Inefficient economy, hate that. So, get the National Bloc out of the way, and now, from my previous playtimes, I found the biggest problem I had was just getting support equipment out. Probably because I went all in on this Division d'Infanterie, which has support engineers and support artillery. Like, this is a pretty solid division, but this adds up over time. 30 support equipment. So I'm going to change everyone over to this Division Coloniale. I don't speak French, like, probably made that sound like it's Italian because I do speak that. But everyone here, and I'm going to quickly change them around this icon. Let's give it a this Viking helmet thing so I can tell them apart. This Brigade Coloniale, I'm going to give them this weird pit helmet or hat or whatever it is. Cavalry, I'll turn that into my and change over to local police force. Let's see now. Quite a decent air force, but most of it is awful, so I'm going to delete most of it and sell the stuff I don't need. And sell all my mows and industry. I'm gonna quickly build up some more infrastructure and places where we get a lot of resources. Then a few extra factories in, I don't know. Build 5 civilian factories just to help kickstart my economy, and then the rest, mills. And before I go any further, get this out, what you call it, aerodynamics and avionics facility out of the way. Build up a little supply hub here in the mountains for when I do eventually go to war with Italy, because I will at some point. And the usual research, we always start with electronic, mechanical engineering, basic machine tools, construction 1, and let's see now, I'm going to need fighters and I'm going to need casts. This is something I have learned the hard way. It would help if this was actually... Nope, wrong thing, god damn it, stop clicking the wrong thing, you idiot. Actually assign the Mayo so I can level that one up. And close air support. Guns, guns, guns. We are going to be short of those for a very long time, so... So I'm going to prioritize those once I've got all this sorted out. Actually, I'm just going to pause the recording while this is happening because it is boring to watch, I know. Right, done all the boring Mayo stuff off screen. Here's where we are. We are short of 640 guns, 12,500 sorry, 12,500 guns, 640 artillery pieces, 12 fighters. Started stockpiling a lot of other things. I'm going to sell off the tanks actually now I think about it, because I don't need that many. Apparently I can't actually do that. Oh, damn it. So, let's get on with it, shall we? Now, selling off all this stuff means I get some industry to start the whole thing. Ooh, and I just realized I put some of my convoys up on the market. Still need a few more. That was... I've already screwed this up, haven't I? Anyway. Once the national block is done, I'm gonna go straight through as much of this until I complete revise the constitution. After that, I have to wait a year before I can do this to get rid of disjointed government. While waiting for that, I will probably well, depending on when begin rearmament can happen. Because that will give me some factories to start out with, and I'm just going to go straight into those. Putting them all on guns. We are short a few of these, but again, there's not much I can do about it. Rhineland has happened. Just going with the Brits for now, because I am not prepared to deal with that stuff.
Pareil.
Right, start up applying bonus there.
Gardez vos rangs.
Alright, that's coming along nicely. Good thing about all this stuff here is, well, aside from the civilian factories and military factories, they build quickly, regardless of what they build at the same speed, regardless of what economy you're on. Still need to wait for this to go over 12% so I can actually do something. Not really going to bother with much of a navy other than for now. Where was that other one? I'll sort that out later off screen. Well, Spanish Civil War is kicked off, which means I just have enough support here to immediately go to begin rearmament. It is going to cost me 70 days, but I want to get out of the way, and the good thing is this will continue even if war support drops. Right, I'm going to get the oil refinery out of the way as well, because I am going to need that. You can see I have no oil, even with me buying a load from the Yanks. Right. Revised constitution is done. Need to wait a year before this can be removed. So, aggressive focus and air dominance to try and get our fighters and cast cheaper. Then I'm going to go into laissez-faire and economic devolution to try and get our economy up and running. And then we shall see. Currently saving my political power to gain a silent workhorse because I'm going to need one. Right, I have about 15 days until this constitutional revision idea is removed. I'm just going to sit around and wait and bank the political power until I can get repeal the law of exile, then proclaim the Third Empire. I'm improving relationships with China so I can hopefully send them an attaché, because that will probably help a lot with our army XP and war support. Give us maybe another 10% war support. That's going to be huge. So a few things popped up in quick succession which I forgot to record. Turkey asked for Hatay. I've just given it back to them because I don't care about it. Belgium has repudiated our guarantees, so sucks to be them. And Yugoslavia asked to buy planes from us. I'm diverting bombers because I am not producing bombers. I'm producing guns, fighters, CAS. No tactical bombers. It means we have 10% less consumer goods for a bit. How long is it now? Few months. Oh, sorry, 15%. Ooh, even better. So, repeal the law of exile is going to be done soonish. Let's get an air doctrine. What's best for fighters? Operational integrity? Yeah, I think so. I'll go with effective communications just for the sheer... because positioning is really useful. Pretty much all the time. We have... gone with assault infantry because I do have support artillery. I think the next one is going to be... probably gonna go with operations and grand assault for the extra planning bonus. Then probably get field engineers. It does give them extra movement, but I'm not using engineers on everything. Oh, that reminds me, I still haven't researched the heavy weapons company. That's gonna eat up a lot of my infantry and support equipment. Right, I need to start moving these things up a little bit further. Can I send them an attaché? Come on. Give me that political power. I don't have enough. God damn it. Well, that sucks. I don't have enough command power. Which means I can't actually do that. I may have shot myself in the foot by giving everybody their command power, some abilities. So, what to go with here? Nobody really too useful. Nobody really useful here. Air superiority, army logistics. Wait until I get this up. Actually, improved working conditions, I do need the extra stability. I know 69 is nice, but I'd prefer it to be higher. Now we are the French Empire. I now have enough manpower to maybe get an attaché off these guys. Just need the political power now. So, get this out of the way, just so I can rush the... so I can try rushing these war goals.
Écoutez. Aux ordres.
Honestly, these two, I may as well just delete these two divisions entirely. It's just less things to worry about.
Attention.
Actually, I'm gonna do something a little slightly smarter. Basically, completely bum rush them. Right, I can start scanning back those. Yeah, what am I gonna spend this on? Ah, yes. That gives us an extra 10% war support. We start getting more XP, some mastery, I think.
Attention.
There. And just has happened, so we need to start pushing. War goal against Czechoslovakia. We are... With a bit of luck, I should have this in the back, have these conquered before that happens, just so I get a nice big... what you got? Front to push through instead of through here. And I'm going to start building up some anti-air here because I know the Germans are going to beat the crap out of me from the air. Almost got enough political power. Oh, nope, don't quite. Still need a lot more to get partial mobilization, which would be really handy because we're still in the civilian economy. I am selling a lot of things though, so should help. Okay, 5 more days. We finally have radio. And don't care about any of this. Inch war artillery, should have done that ages ago. Weekly stability and power gain, that would be very useful. But I'm going to save it up for... Actually, I'm going to use it now because I won't have the war support. I know that much. Now, what to spend this on? Base stability, good idea, might as well go with it.
Attention.
Let's just get rid of Luxembourg. Actually, on second thought, since I have political violence, get rid of this. Well, that was easy. Luxembourg is, as ever, a speed bump. Not even.
Attention.
Just push, guys. Belgium has fallen, but the Belgian Congo is... completely independent. The hell? I've never seen that. Let's see, how short are we? Okay, we're no longer short of guns. All those factories are really doing a bunch to help. Select this. Select these. and puppet the East Indies because I do not want to deal with running them.
Gardez vos
Right,
rangs.
let's set up for the inevitable war with these bricks here. Subs on here. Well, we're no longer sure of everything, so... Well, maybe a little short of anti-air, but... That's not the worst thing. Well, that didn't go as I planned, so... Back to base stability it is.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs.
Now, can I give... Where are these things? Infantry guns.
Arrêt.
Go with trucks
Attention.
for everything because I'm going to need the supplies to get through quickly. Now we wait for the Moustache Man to do his thing. Nothing really useful here. It's going to cost a lot of political power, but let's get on with it. And since we are fighting a defensive war, we have way more support now. Bypasses retribution for Sedan. Gonna keep going with protect the rights of man because just too useful to pass up. A lot of green bubbles there, that's good. Or maybe not.
Attention.
Well, we had an encirclement there, so let's just keep pushing. Keep pushing, lads.
On se magne. Bougez-vous.
God damn it, couldn't take Wilhelmshaven. Right, let's go slowly and carefully. Bump up the infantry guns for the extra breakthrough. Probably could go engineers with everyone, but just not worth it at this stage. Oh, there you are, finally. Czechs are... going a bit touch and go there. Do I have any extra casts I can deploy? pretty crap ones, but attach them to the Maginot Line, give them some extra fire support. But we have pushed past. Centralized control, just buff these as much as I can. Starting to get a bit low on those, but on guns, but more factories coming, that should help, and we're taking factories from the Germans as well. Oh, for frack's sake, these political extremists are really doing my goddamn head in. Grab the radios for extra breakthrough. We'll pause the attacks while I figure out while we try and recuperate.
Attention.
I say that, and then I'm immediately going to push into Wilhelmstadt and try and push them out. Radar is done. That is good.
Pareil.
You take Cuxhaven. There. That's a few extra ports taken. They're trying to land. Despite our navy saying nope.
Gardez vos rangs.
Push you push there.
Attention.
You push to there.
Aux ordres.
Pushing there.
Attention.
Actually, you push there. Plan is to try and circle out here and just cut them all off, because they have poor supply, they can't hold. If we can take them out, we basically... we've lost a fair amount of... supply. We've lost a fair amount of... Don't like making the Soviet Union stronger because I'm going to be going to war with them at some point.
Pareil. Gardez vos rangs. Aux ordres. Bougez-vous.
Let's do a support attack. Just push them back.
Pareil. C'est parti. Bougez-vous.
I'm going to start queuing up an army to try and cover this flank, because I do not want to deal with the Italians pushing in that way. We have green air over here, and the Czechs are holding. So if I can push this salient here, there's a few decent divisions trapped there.
Gardez vos rangs. Aux ordres. Aux ordres.
They're too disorganized to move, so if we can close this, that's 2 panzer divisions, some motorized, 3 infantry. Ah, for fuck's sake, they keep pushing out. Right, you boys, pin them. Don't let them reinforce. Now we've got it. Good.
Aux ordres.
You push there. You push with them. If we can cut across the keel, we can basically cut off this area entirely.
Aux ordres.
Supporting fire.
Pareil.
Push up. Prevent them reinforcing. I think it's time we just went on another attack. Now, where was it? Ban communism, get rid of this goddamn thing because it is really pissing me off. Yep, we are pushing. They're losing quite a few things there. The reason why I'm using these for train is they are very quick. 90 days versus 120 or 120. Still haven't managed to breach the Rhine over here, but we're pushing to the north. It's open plains. There's nothing they can do to stop that. Infantry expert? Yes, we definitely want that. But we are low on manpower. Right. Let me add some light tanks to these. Requires a lot more tanks than I actually have. Right. Cancel those. They're about 29% of the way to capitulation. I am asked for garrison support. It just gives me some extra manpower.
Écoutez.
Right, let's go cautious. Let's put some air support on this. We're not trading favorably, but we are distracting them. You guys push up to Kiel.
Gardez vos rangs.
You push up to Flensburg. Just cut it off entirely.
Aux ordres.
You take Lübeck.
Gardez vos rangs.
You support that attack. We've almost linked up with the Czechs, which is kind of helpful. Alright, that's this front entirely cleaned up. 10 more of our divisions ready to go. Right, on second thoughts, you are going to go on rooting out resistance here. Alright. Instead of local police, I'm going to go with secret police just to lower this even further. I really need military police to try and get this out of the way. Never never actually built trains, did I? Oh, I got plenty in stock, but... whereas I have them and not need them than the other way around. Yeah, getting very short in artillery now. Right. Hold position until everyone is back. Start saving up some of my fuel for my planes. It's going to affect our stability, but the communists are being a right pain in the hole here. Because after that, I'm going to go for this to gain cores on Algeria, which means I don't need to worry about garrisoning those. Any upgrades I can add here? Will be handy. Anything to help deal with? Good counterinsurgency work. Oh. Hungary, piss off, will you? They are very low in supplies, so...
Attention.
I think it's time we start pushing again. Actually, after banning communism, I'm going to reorganize the Dutch so that so I gain more compliance with them, so I'll have to spend less time with them. Hey, another scientist to use up. Ah, Vive la France! We have taken
Aux ordres.
it.
Pareil.
We are out of manpower. God damn it. So yeah, ban communism. The Bloom Violet proposal, just so I can free up garrisons here. Extensive conscription would be really handy. Right. Actually, since I'm in a defensive war, desperate defense. It's kind of absurd that a country this size should be allowed to take that, but I don't make the rules, I just enforce them.
Écoutez. Bougez-vous.
Take Stralsund, that's another place.
Attention.
You guys just push into Stettin, kick them out. Now that did a bit of a number on my stability, but not much I can really do about that now.
Bougez-vous.
They're trying to push us back. We're almost at the Czech border now. Looks like they've actually the Czechs have managed to push back. We're making a difference. It's just going to be painful. Now, before we go any further, yeah, I'm going to just say unite Germany because that was a...
Attention.
Because that is something a modern Napoleon would want. Okay, 40%. Oh, I actually have spare dockyards now. More convoys, I guess.
Attention.
Let's see if I can just push down here, bypass this Maginot entirely, this Siegfried line entirely.
Gardez vos rangs.
Because they are out of supply, so are we, but we have the numbers advantage.
Aux ordres. Bougez-vous.
You head to Munich.
Gardez vos rangs.
You guys push into Ulm.
Gardez vos rangs.
You push Mulheim from this side so we can just shorten up our line entirely.
Aux ordres. Bougez-vous. Écoutez.
Push into Freiburg.
Pareil.
Push to Innsbruck. Then snake up the way to Salzburg. Better guns, why not?
Gardez vos rangs.
I think it's time we just went aggressive. Full send. Yep, we have linked up with the Czechs, so Germany has pretty much lost at this point. It's just a matter of how many of us they're going to take down with them. Start raiding the communists because it gives us more. We lost one of our aces, alas. But we have another one. Jeez, I haven't even looked at these. How close are they? 85% of the way to capitulation. God damn it, these guys got cut off because I got greedy.
Attention.
The Germans don't have great supply here either, so I'm gonna go with Logistics Wizard because supply consumption is going to be really helpful. Well, how close are they now? 87%. Might as well go with logistical focus just to get the supplies through even better.
Aux ordres.
Okay, you guys are gonna push up to Regensburg. Or hold Munich. How short are we of guns? Very short.
Gardez vos rangs.
Right, let's just take a moment to get our breath back. Try and go to
Vos ordres.
you guys push up there. You guys support the attack. Link up with them.
Parez.
We have air superiority, so that helps.
Vos ordres. Attention.
Is it subtle to just bash my way through? No. But does it work? These guys are just going to sit there and let them attrition out.
Écoutez.
You guys deserve a medal for that. Supply consumption and defense.
Vos ordres.
I know this is expensive, but... Start pushing again. Good, good. We almost have Blyvitz. I think that's going to be their last one here, aside from these pockets. I'm not too worried about them. They can just starve. Harsh, but it is what it is. Military police, that should help our... Yes, we require less manpower and all that, so that's good. Less manpower, less guns, less support equipment. Yeah, our deficit went down by 4,000. For ratings, that's nothing. Yeah, we are they're basically defeated at this point. It's just waiting for the last few ones to start to just stop it. Might as well get rid of this now because the recruiter population factor is a bit of a pain in the arse. Well, this has fallen. Vienna is holding just. Not gonna bother signing any factories now because I don't know what's gonna happen with the Actually, I might as well. With us taking Germany.
Gardez vos rangs.
You guys push up to Villach Klagenfurt.
Attention. Écoutez. Bougez-vous.
Push into Salzburg from this side.
Parez.
must be dead now.
Gardez vos rangs.
Seriously, guys? Come on. Just lay down your weapons.
Écoutez. Écoutez.
We have done most of the work, so I am going to take most of Germany. I finally nearly have enough to go back to partial mobilization. Naturally, infantry expert has to be that. Vienna is still holding.
Aux ordres. Bougez-vous.
You guys push into grass.
Écoutez. Bougez-vous.
You push to Klagenfurt, stay on this side of this river. What the hell are you doing? Germany! Seriously, you're on the back foot. What the f—
Continuez d'avancer.
Indeed, continue the advance.
Gardez vos rangs.
You guys just push them out. Oh, for fuck's sake! You guys push there.
Attention.
Actually, no, on second thoughts.
Continuez l'attaque.
Formerly Maginot Line will push up to the Alps and push into Italy.
Aux ordres.
Like, they must be nearly dead now, because this is ridiculous. Actually, we need more war. We need more war support, so
Pareil.
how short are we on guns? 130 days.
Pareil. Gardez vos rangs.
Well, they're not gonna last much longer. Told you!
Gardez vos rangs.
Right. Still have a war goal against those guys, but I am going to leave this episode here. After encouraging immigration, let us disunite Germany and make sure they remember their place this time. Yeah, I am using a different mod for all the spy stuff because this is not very fun to use. The basic one is just not fun at all. So, that is currently Bonapartist France. Quite a chunky little animal, if I do say so. Let's spread some goodwill with Turkey. Need a lot more war support and all that, but we're not at war yet, thankfully. Anyway, the next episode I am going to prep to go after Britain, clean up the rest of this stuff, and then probably prep for a war against the Soviet Union. If you like this, please subscribe for this. Maybe tip me on Patreon and Ko-fi. And I'm considering opening as a benefit for anyone who supports me on those sites, on Ko-fi and Patreon. You would get to put your name
Aux ordres.
into one of these divisions. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.